Guys, Mumford and Kid here, coming to you again. How's everybody doing out there? This is kind of an advanced review, or I should say a thought video of a new show that's coming on Fox. It actually airs today, actually, whenever this vid goes up. Um, it airs January 13th, so it's going to officially air January 13th on Fox. But actually, it was on demand. I saw it on Hulu, and I wanted to give my thoughts on it. The show is called Second Chance, and basically, guys, this show is kind of literally a sci-fi show, kind of, but it pays a lot of homage, and it's inspired by the classic novel by Mary Shelley, Frankenstein. Um, don't want to spoil too much for you guys, but the plot revolves around um, an elderly former sheriff who's like 75 years old, called John Pritchett. Um, no, John, not John, Jim Pritchett, and he is a former sheriff. I believe Seattle is Washington State, and basically, he's no longer on because he sabotaged evidence and you know uh, fabricated a lot of evidence, and it kind of hurt him and his reputation, as well as his son, played by Tim DeKay, who is you probably remember that name from White Collar, who who played Peter Burke on that show. He's an FBI agent once again in this show, and they kind of have a on and off relationship, kind of distant. His name is Duvall in that, but um, the character Mr. Pritchard, he is killed, and he's brought back to life by these super genius twins called the what are they called, the Otis twins, um, the Goodwin twins, Mary and oh, oh Otto, and they bring him back to life on the count of there's some consequences of bringing him back. But not only do they bring him back, they bring him back younger, and he's younger, he's stronger, and he's stronger. He has like superhuman strength now, um, and we get the reason of why he's been brought back. He's been brought back because one of the twins, Mary, she's dying. She has cancer, and it's uncurable, and she knows that her brother can't really go on without her. Like, they really play up the twin factor a lot in this big time. And so basically, he's Jim is brought back to kind of save her with his cells, and but when he starts to get the 411 of what's going on, he starts to remember that he died. He remembers how he died, what happened, and he knows that his son is in danger. And that stuff I'll leave for you to watch for yourself, because that's where it gets really interesting. But there's a catch. He has to go back into this pool a lot. Like, he can't stay out like 24/7. He has to go back in, because if not, he only has a certain amount of time before his body will break down and die. The cells, the Mary uses the cells when he's in the tube and things like that to fight off her cancer. That's kind of why. So he's basically now he's got his used to being young again, but it's also plays off a factor of this is for you, but you get a second chance at life, but you're also here to help me as well. And that was kind of an interesting thing. The the overall plot, I've seen stuff like this before, but I did enjoy it. The actor who's playing the main character, younger main character, he was in Pacific Rim. He was I think he was a Hercules' son. The character Hercules, the Aussie, the Aussies, they those characters. One the son, that's the main character in there. But I did like it, and I did see a lot of like I said, Mary Shelley, um, Frankenstein. It kind of felt like that. A lot of inspiration of that classic tale. Um, I do recommend it on account of, especially if you're a sci-fi junkie and you like this kind of stuff, like yours truly, you'll like it. My biggest problem is that it's on Fox. Once again, it's Fox, and you know a lot of stuff, like especially sci-fi, don't really last too long on Fox. You know, and I'm hoping that this show gets a following when it finally premieres on the network and not just on demand and on Hulu and stuff like that. Because that's where I saw it on Hulu, the pilot. But I thought the pilot was good. Was it perfect? No. Um, it had some plot holes that I'm like, okay, but I did enjoy what I saw. This was a show I was looking forward to seeing, and it didn't really disappoint me. Um, so yeah, that's kind of it, guys. That's kind of my thoughts on it. But other than that, you guys take care. This is Mama the Kid. Peace, one love, stay tuned. Keep it real, guys, as always. And this was my advance thought vid of the pilot of Second Chance. You guys take care.